Why did God command Abraham to sacrifice Isaac? This is one of the most powerful and misunderstood stories in the Bible. An episode that provokes silence, reflection, and a deep question. After all, what did God really want to teach? The story begins in Genesis 22. After years of waiting for the son of the promise, the son who would change the history of the world, God appears to Abraham and says, "Take your son, your only son, whom you love, and offer him there as a burnt offering." For anyone, this would be unthinkable. But Abraham does not hesitate. He gets up early, prepares everything, and sets off with Isaac to Mount Moriah. And here we already notice something important. Abraham does not obey out of fear. He obeys out of faith. During the walk, Isaac asks, "Father, where is the lamb?" And Abraham replies, "God will provide." This sentence is the heart of the whole story. Abraham knew that God does not make promises to break them. If God had promised that Isaac would be his offspring, then God had a plan, even if human eyes could not see it. When they arrive at the mountain, Abraham prepares the altar, places the wood, binds Isaac, and raises the knife. And at the exact moment, the angel of the Lord calls him, "Do not lay a hand on the boy." God did not want Isaac. God wanted Abraham's heart. He wanted to know if Abraham trusted the promise more than the miracle itself. He wanted to know if Abraham loved the giver more than the gift. And then God reveals his purpose, to show the world that true faith is obedient, trusting, and unshakable, even when it doesn't make sense. Abraham proved that his faithfulness did not depend on circumstances. And there is an even deeper detail. When Abraham looks back, he sees a ram caught by its horns, a substitute. This scene points to something much bigger: the future sacrifice of Christ, the true Lamb of God who would die in our place. On Mount Moriah, God was not just testing Abraham, he was announcing the greatest love story of humanity. In the end, God reaffirms the promise, "Because you have done this, in you all the nations of the earth will be blessed." One man's faith echoed through eternity. The lesson is clear. God never asks us for something to destroy us. He tests us to reveal who we really are and to lead us to places that only absolute trust can reach. Like Abraham, we are called to trust when we don't understand, to obey when it hurts, and to believe when everything seems impossible, because in due time, God will always provide.